Hey guys, today we're going to be doing Leetcode question number 70, climbing stairs. It's an easy problem, but it's actually one of the most upvoted problems, and it's actually relatively difficult because we have an acceptance rate of below 50%. So it's definitely one of the harder, easy problems to do. So essentially what we want to do here is we're given an arbitrary number of n steps to reach the top, which n is less than or equal to 45. So this problem is pretty cool because it's the Fibonacci sequence. And so we have multiple ways to essentially take steps. So here we have n equals 2, so we can do two ways. So a one step and a one step, or just 1 2 step. That's two ways. So we're going to need variables. We're going to use a equal to 1 and b equal to 2. So those are just the how big of step you take. So we can initially, if n equals 1, return 1, and else if n equals 2, turn 2. What this does is essentially, if we have n equal to 1, we can only take at most a one step. And so we have one way. And if n is equal to 2, we can have at most two ways because we can have the two step, or we can have the 1 plus 1. But every other thing we're going to have to iterate through. So let's create our combinations. And then for I in range n minus 2. So the reason we're doing n minus 2 is because we've already done our first condition and our second condition, and we need to do the rest of them. And so our ands equal to a plus b, and then a, b equal to b and then return ands. And so I'm actually going to just check really fast to make sure this is working. Yeah. Okay, so the reason this works is, let's say n is equal to 5. So we've done the first and second case, and then for I in range n minus 2. So for I in range 3, so I is equal to, let's do when I is equal to 1. So our ands is equal to, then we have A equal to 1, B equal to 2. So ands is equal to 1 plus 2, which is equal to 3, because remember? And then we do the Python syntax to just swap. So A equal to B, which was, we saw 2, and then B equal to ands, and so we've already assigned ands, so we know that ands is 3, which equals 3. So that's when I is equal to 1. So now when I is equal to 2, we have our ands. No, we have our A is equal to 2, and our B is equal to 3. There. So let me just erase that. So now we update our ands. So ands equals A plus B. So we do 2 plus 3, which is 5. And then we swap. So our A, remember, is equal to our B. So A is equal to 3. And B is equal to our ands, which is 5. And then we do I equals 3. So when I is equal to 3, we know our ands is A plus B. And so we have A equal to 3, B equal to 5 from the last time. So our ands is equal to 8. And our, we actually don't need to update A and 3 because this is the last, remember, for I in range n minus 2. So this is I 1 through 3. So the answer should be 8. So if we test this, 5, we run the code. Yeah, output is 8. Output is 8. Yeah, so that's the answer. Let's submit it, see what our time is. So it's pretty slow, not the greatest optimization, but it's a good, simple solution for beginners. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys.